A lot of times we find ourselves in situations where we start to question whether or not the Lord is speaking. But I want you to know that God is always saying something. There's never a moment that God is silent in your life. Our minds are usually just blocked because of whatever it is that we're going through that put us in a position where we don't hear God anymore. It's not that God isn't speaking, because even in that storm, even in that silence, God is saying something. God could use your job to say something to you. God could use the environment to say something to you. He doesn't necessarily need to come to you in a dream or send a pastor or a prophet to tell you something. He will use your surrounding. He will use you to speak to you. But even more importantly, he will use the scriptures to speak to you. I don't know if you've ever experienced a situation where you pick up your Bible and you open it and you're going through something. The very first verse that you see is exactly what you needed. That's not a coincidence. There's no coincidences with God. If you've ever experienced what I just said, I want you to share with me in the comments. This video is simply to encourage you that don't feel God isn't speaking. Pay attention. Be intentional about wanting to hear his voice. And don't limit God to a certain way of speaking to you. You may be used to having dreams on situations that happen in your life, and eventually you don't have dreams anymore, so you feel God isn't speaking to you. God doesn't only speak through dreams. He may speak through any means. The Bible says that God uses the foolish things to confine the wise. God uses foolish things to communicate to us. It's not that these things are stupid. It's because we think they're stupid, but to God, they're not stupid. So pay attention to the way that God may be speaking to you, and you're not listening because that's not the way he usually speaks to you.